Welcome to Thriving Tribesmen. My name is Corey, your host, and I'm excited to be making this episode. And it's Merry Christmas to you guys. I'm very, very happy for you guys that you're spending time with the family, hopefully on holidays. I know Christmas time can be challenging because you have to pretend that everything is okay. No, not just for your kids, but maybe if you've got family members around, you're having to pretend that your relationship is cool. And it can be quite terrible in terms of how you feel. And I know how that feels. And really, I want you to really feel that feeling and think, I want to change this. Because a lot of you guys have spent this whole year really researching for information, thinking about changing, really been on the sidelines, thinking about the whole changing. And I know a lot of you guys you've got a lot of pride. You feel like you have to figure this thing out by yourself. And I get that. And I get that that's part of how we are as men, that our ego sometimes prevents us from actually doing the things where we can be in partnership. And a lot of you guys, I know stems from the fact that you used to watch things like, Sylvester Stallone and all these Terminator films, and where this one guy comes in and then he saves the day. And there's that mindset that is quite terrible to have in order to change something. When it comes to wars, there's never been a time when a war has been won by one man. It has always had a general and an army and battalions and so on and so forth. So we are part of an army, and there's with each episode, I've always given you an invitation to come to thriving_tribesmen, and that's on our Instagram, and make a connection with us so you can be part of our tribesmen, part of our community, so we can help you figure this out. Because I'm saying this right now because I know it's Christmas Day. As a Christmas present, do it for yourself and say, you know what, this year, before this year ends, I'm going to take action. I'm going to make contact with Corey. And when I make contact with Corey, we're going to have a plan in order for that. When you hit January, you're going to hit the ground running, knowing exactly what you need to do in a relationship. And by the way, it is for free. So you're going to have a plan. You can tackle January. In fact, by the time you tackle do the plan, you're going to have some traction. In fact, this year alone, as I was taking stock of everything that has happened, we've empowered 239 men that we've empowered, and that are living the relationships the way they want them, and they've become better leaders within the relationship. They've gained respect from their wives. They're gaining momentum in terms of really understanding what it is to be a real reignited man. So it's so exciting what's happening, and what has happened this year. As I sit and reflect, it has been a foundation year for where we're going. Next year, the free calls might end up going. So there is a limited time period. I know a lot of you guys, I've been giving you guys freely, and there's been a lot of time, so you didn't have any incentive to do it quickly. But very soon, the free calls are going to be limited, very, very limited. It will be for specific people, especially when we start running ads and so on. There won't be that time where we can make time for you guys. Or you might want to go and have a free call, but you find that it's already fully booked for months and months ahead. So I really, really implore you that as a Christmas present, I want you to go and get in touch with us on our Instagram, thriving_tribesmen, and just touch base. Don't be that, Lone Ranger type guy who's going to be suffering in silence and continue suffering in silence. I want you that this time next year, you're going to be happy within your relationship, fulfilled, empowered, amazing and great, having respect from your wife, having your wife seeing you as this irresistible human being that she just wants to funk consistently without fail. And then again, just having that being predictable in terms of when you're going to be able to have time for each other and make sex a priority for both of you. And again, this is something that we've seen over the year. We've had an amazing year. For me, it's beyond what I can believe. Every time I think about it, I get and overwhelmed with emotion, because this was just once a dream, and where we are now, I cannot believe that we're where we are now, right now. And as we look into 2024, I'm now seeing it as an opportunity for us to change the world as we know it. 50% divorce. I believe that 90% are unhappily married. We're now on the way of chipping that number and bringing it down, so people can figure out what it feels like to be fulfilled within a relationship, to feel the respect from their wives, to feel that amazing connection where you feel close and great within that relationship. And because of your leadership, because of the things that you've been implementing within Reignited Men. So guys, thank you very much. Hope you have a very good Christmas. I'm hopefully going to be doing more episodes is this whole entire holiday up until New Year. So you just look out for them. Hopefully you're going to be having enough time to talk about stuff with some guys within Reignited Men as you start coming and speaking to us guys, so you can be part of the community. So looking forward to seeing you guys. Take care.